I'm Sister Maria Cassano. I'm the principal of St. Jean Baptiste High School in Manhattan, in New York City. St. Jean's is celebrating this year its 90th anniversary. We have been a parish school for that time, but actually the CNDs came from Montreal in 1886 to found an elementary school, and then in 1929 they expanded the school to include a high school. Since that time, the elementary school closed in about 1970, so we are just grades 9 through 12. We have 350 girls. All our students are college bound, and they do go to college. We educate young women from very diverse backgrounds, but also many of them are probably the first family member to go to college. We're really educating kids for a world when the adults don't really quite know yet. And so it's difficult sometimes to know what would be the best program. How do we prepare the girls? Social media is very, very influential, not all of it positive. What is the world that they're going to enter? What are the professions, the careers? They've certainly tremendous diversity of possibility. I think one of the challenges that I'm very conscious of is trying to help expand the horizons of the girls. Depending on where they come from, what are their opportunities? How do we help them? So we've developed connections with different entities for internships, for special programs that in the line of software, computer work, medical, legal, science, to try to provide them options. You know, what is out there? How do you have to prepare for it? And then what academic push do you really need to embrace to get where you want to get? We talk about Jeanites and talk about sisterhood, that they form a very warm and supportive community within the school. We have a wonderful service program. Our seniors, our 12th grade students, every Wednesday give an entire day of service at some site, either in a school, a hospital, nursing home. And this program has been in existence since the 1970s, and actually one of our sisters, Sister Joan Curtin, was the originator of the program, and we've maintained it since. So every Wednesday the seniors are not in school, they're out at their mission site. I've had certainly a very lifelong connection to Marguerite. I often think of the fact that when I was young, we were talking about Mother Bourgeois. We were not talking about Marguerite. She's very personal to me at this point. I refer to her always as Marguerite. I'm also very impressed that she crossed the ocean 4 times in a time when I can't imagine anybody getting on one of those boats. The courageousness, the selflessness, and yet the very strong focus that she could make a change, that education was so important, and that the education of women, even in 1650, 1680, this was critical. It was critical in that colony. I don't know the quote exactly, but she spoke about the fact that educating the women was educating the mothers of the families, and that they were the ones who were going to make whatever changes needed to be changed. She was a woman far beyond her time. I think of her as being a supreme teacher and someone that I can connect with in terms of how do I help educate young women to be the leaders that I believe they're called to be.